The second you walk in, a clock starts and you're being read. Commission-based mattress salespeople are trained to size up your budget in 30 seconds. Your clothes, your watch, the car outside, whether you mention back pain. That snapshot decides the price you're shown, the urgency you're sold, and the deal you're offered. 5 tactics follow that read, and most shoppers never see a single one coming. In a traditional commission-based showroom, this qualification phase is standard practice. Public sales accounts and training manuals frame the first exchange as a critical connection and needs assessment window. One mattress firm sales manager shared in an industry forum that people decide within 30 seconds if they are not going to buy from you. While this is personal testimony rather than an industry-wide statistic, it highlights the intense pressure on floor staff to read visitors quickly. During a documented interaction, a salesperson immediately begins cataloging split-second signals. Clothing, shoes, jewelry, or a specific watch are frequently read as indicators of spending power. Even the car parked outside can become an informal wealth signal, though it says nothing about what mattress a sleeper actually needs. Salespeople also observe companion status. Couples prompt questions about shared preferences and decision authority, while solo shoppers often signal faster decisions. Then come the verbal cues. Answering just looking to an opening question often signals caution, whereas asking specific questions about coil counts or materials signals active intent. Crucially, mentioning a bad back can immediately redirect the pitch toward high-margin beds, labeled as orthopedic or supportive. But the exact same shopper experiences a very different reception depending on the retailer's compensation structure. In commission-free or factory-direct stores, staff are paid flat salaries, meaning they have no direct incentive to profile visitors. An observed signal like a nice watch or a cautious greeting is not proof of a customer's budget, and profiling can often backfire. Identifying this intake process is the shopper's primary consumer defense. Once the salesperson gauges a buyer's profile, the actual presentation begins. Instead of guiding shoppers to a mid-range bed, a salesperson will often lead them straight to a flagship luxury model. Imagine lying down on a mattress with a price tag of $5,000. For most shoppers, that high number is staggering. But then, the salesperson guides them to a second bed nearby, priced at $1,800. This sequence relies on a cognitive bias known as price anchoring. The first price, the $5,000, acts as a mental anchor. It instantly resets the buyer's expectation of what a mattress should cost. When the $1,800 option is introduced next, it no longer looks expensive. It feels moderate, even economical, because the brain compares it directly to the $5,000 anchor rather than the broader market. While showing a premium model can be a legitimate way to demonstrate superior comfort and materials, the sequence becomes a psychological maneuver when used to make that middle option feel inevitable without transparent specifications to justify the cost. Once the shopper is anchored, the next pressure point is time. Showroom floors echo with phrases like "today only," "manager's special," or "this price expires when you walk out." This urgency shifts the buyer's focus from whether the mattress fits their sleep style to whether they are about to lose a fleeting discount. While manufacturer-backed holiday promotions can genuinely expire, many store-level discounts simply rotate names. The Federal Trade Commission warns against these fictitious reference prices, discounts calculated from inflated baselines that consumers rarely pay. Indeed, Mattress Firm recently resolved a class action lawsuit for $6.4 million in California over allegations of deceptive online discounts, settling without admitting wrongdoing. To regain leverage, shoppers should treat every deadline as a claim to be verified, Ask the salesperson to document why the price disappears today, or check the brand's official website. A true bargain will remain verifiable, and a confident buyer can always walk away to check the facts. When a shopper leaves the showroom to compare a mattress elsewhere, they run directly into the name game. Manufacturers routinely distribute the identical core mattress to different retailers under completely different names. One store's exclusive model may be sold down the street with a different cover and a different label. This practice effectively blocks direct comparison shopping and neutralizes price match guarantees. Mattress Firm advertises a 120-day price match policy, but differences in model names make proving eligibility nearly impossible. To fight back, buyers must ignore the retail names and look at the actual product identity. The law label found on the physical mattress lists the manufacturer and assembly location. Comparing the inner layer diagram, the coil count, the exact dimensions, and the warranty terms allows shoppers to establish real equivalence. Without these verifiable specifications, negotiating a lower price based on a competitor's offer is almost impossible. On the showroom floor, technical specifications often become part of the sales pitch. Salespeople point to high-density polyfoam or heavy-gauge steel coils to justify higher prices. However, these terms are frequently misunderstood. Foam density measures the weight of the material in a cubic foot. This measurement indicates durability, but it does not dictate how soft the surface feels. Similarly, coil gauge describes wire thickness, but it cannot measure the performance of the entire support system on its own. This technical language can steer buyers toward higher margin models, especially when paired with health claims. The label orthopedic has no defined medical standard in retail bedding, and floor staff are not medical diagnosticians. To counter this steering, shoppers can ask for a written specification sheet detailing layer thickness, edge support, and warranty exclusions. When a salesperson cannot explain these specifications clearly, the resulting confusion keeps the buyer dependent on the pitch. Securing these written specs turns a confusing presentation into a transparent transaction, allowing buyers to verify showroom claims at home. Once a buyer commits to the mattress, the salesperson shifts to the add-on stack. They print a first quote for the mattress alone. Then the extras accumulate quickly. A $250 delivery and removal fee, a $150 protector, pillows, sheets, and an $844 adjustable base. Industry forum posts suggest these accessories carry the highest margins, sometimes increasing the ticket by 30 to 50%, though these rates are anecdotal rather than universal. The second written quote displays the complete package. If the buyer finances the purchase, the pitch often shifts from the total cash price to a low monthly payment. Financing plans can hide the real cost of credit. For example, some store credit cards carry a 34.99% APR. Over a multi-year term, high interest rates and fees quietly erase any discount negotiated on the mattress floor. To reclaim control, slow the transaction down and make every cost visible. Withhold your budget and mention you are comparing multiple stores. Check the law label to identify the manufacturer, then verify specifications and active promotions on the brand's website. Demand an itemized out-of-door quote in writing for the mattress alone and the full package. Review the APR and total finance charges before signing. Ask directly, "Is that your best price?" And prepare to walk away if the offer is fixed. A Consumer Reports survey revealed that 40% of shoppers attempted to negotiate, 66% of those succeeded, saving an average of $282. Subscribe to our channel for more insider guides that put the power back in your hands. Of course, many mattress salespeople are honest and helpful, providing useful comfort guidance and explaining trade-offs. Ultimately, the issue lies within the incentive structure, not the character of the person on the floor. When asked about model sequencing and promotional deadlines, mattress firms stated that showing premium models first demonstrates comfort technologies, while sales events align with manufacturer calendars. Asking for specifications, pricing, and financing terms is not an accusation, it is normal consumer behavior. Equipped with this transparency, you become substantially harder to steer. Subscribe to our channel for more guides that put the power back in your hands. A mattress is one of the most personal purchases we make. But on the showroom floor, transparency isn't given, it's claimed. Equipped with specifications and the power to walk away, the ultimate leverage remains entirely yours, because a good night's sleep should never depend on a salesperson's pitch.